It's been a long road back to title contention and a heavyweight championship opportunity for this man, but he has put in all the right work, and a lot of people give him a great chance to get the job done tonight.
You know, when you've been there and you get back here, it's not new. There are a lot of things that are familiar, but how do you change the result? How do you assure that in this time, during this chance, you ultimately walk away with the championship? He's been here before, John. The team's been here before. They are confident that this time they get it done.
And that self-belief is rooted in the preparation, right? He's got speed, he's got power, all the tools to wrest the belt away. We'll see if we have a new UFC heavyweight champion by night's end. You can argue this is the most influential martial artist of all time, the great Bruce Lee, making his walk to the octagon here tonight, Jim.
Everybody wants to be Bruce Lee. They say they want to be like Mike. If you're a fighter, you want it to be like Bruce Lee. You want it to be that fast. You want it to be that charismatic. You want it to have an ability to just freeze your opponents. Your speed, your movement, just the diversity in the attacks that you can give your opponents would just confuse people. I mean, I watched him beat a 7-foot Kareem Abdul-Jabbar to stay undefeated.
Right.
If you can do that, you can do anything.
I fear not the man who has practiced 10,000 kicks once, but I fear the man who has practiced one kick 10,000 times. Bruce Lee in a nutshell.
Just so wise.
And now let's get you our tale of the tape for this heavyweight championship fight. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Heavyweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, Marcin Tybura. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Heavyweight Champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon Lee.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, here he is, the founding father of modern MMA, Bruce Lee, ready to go for round one. The speed and the angles just absurd, and a hard guy to simulate in training. You think you got a beat on him, and then you end up twitching on the canvas. So we'll see how the opponent chooses to defend Bruce Lee here in the early going.
Big ground and pound. Oh, he got to the spot.
All right, DC, half guard position here. You've done a lot of good work in this spot in your career.
Oh, man, I love this position. And you see this fighter today loves it, too. It is the most secure position in fighting. You get an underhook on one side, you keep a half guard on the other, and then you just go to work. It's the safest position, especially for a wrestler.
Well, how about the movement off of the back? Nice job to avoid the ground and pound here by Lee. Postures up now and lands a devastating strike to the head. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Postures up and lands a huge head strike there. Nicely done by Tybura. takes his back now. Just over 3 minutes to go. Well, he's worked very hard on this part of his game, and these ground strikes are really starting to take their toll.
Beautiful transition.
All right, so there it is again. He's been very efficient with his ground and pound striking game tonight.
And now they're starting to pile. He's starting to pile them together. Punch after punch are starting to land from the top position.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Lee.
He's got to start throwing now. Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure. Just over 2 minutes to go in round one.
Push him off! Push him off!
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get off on the hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space. There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Oh, arm triangle attempt now.
This is tight.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission. Well, he's in a compromising spot here, DC. You got to figure out a way to get back to your feet. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
All right, so yet another ground and pound strike lands right there, DC.
He's getting very active now that he knows he can land these strikes.
Oh, he postures up in a big head strike by Tybura. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Tybura's got his back again. 1 minute to go in the round.
Great ground and pound by this man.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground.
Scramble, scramble, scramble!
Tybura's looking for that arm triangle now.
I think he's got it. It's deep. Oh, wow. Oh!
Working
out Ezekiel choking, he somehow gets out.
He just had to stay patient. It's so unfamiliar. If you panic, you're going to get submitted. He didn't panic.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Marcin Tybura.
Now he's going full mount.
Round two straight ahead.
Great work. You won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches, use your knees, use your kicks. I want to see you work that.
All right, let's look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about just the efficiency when it comes to the ground and pound game?
He was able to throw at the right time, secure at the right time. He wasted no action. For me, this is the most exciting type of fight. A guy that is just dominating his opponent, really, truly putting the grind on his opponent from the top position.
Here we are, early round two. All right, here we go with our next round, and thankfully for his opponent, it begins on the feet because his face was turning into... Oh, he's had a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job. Oh, my goodness.
And now a left. That knee might have landed there. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
I mean, he's cutting them down to size with these beautiful leg kicks. Oh, he's doing a real good job of level changing on some strikes, too. He passes to half guard. Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side. Drop. Okay, he's got it. That's it.
Oh, somehow, some way, he got out.
These guys are back and forth, but the submission defense wins this transition.
Lee's pass attempt denied. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Side control now. All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Oh, great reversal to top position by Marcin Tybura.
Oh, right into mount.
Nice positional control here. Oh, looked like an elbow there from the top by Tybura. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through.
Great submission defense. These are big shots, and they're not glancing blows. When he's throwing, he is landing so clean that his head is starting off the mat.
Well, his corner was pretty urgent after round one. A little bit lackluster there in that opening round. He has certainly picked up the pace here, and as a result, he has taken control of this second round. With that right hand. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And that spinning kick found its home up top.
He's throwing these punches in combination, really dictating the pace to his opponents.
Lee's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. Staying busy in the clinch, lands a nice punch there. Under 2 minutes now in round two. Oh, huge strike lands there, and somehow his opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, huge left.
Big knee lands right to his opponent's midsection. And look at the post on the opposite side to give himself the direct space to land these beautiful knees.
Nice jab. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Tybura gets the single leg takedown, well played. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Lee's torso, specifically that right side, has absorbed a lot of damage tonight. And here comes the purple, the black, and blue. A definite bruise starting to form on that right side. Back and forth we go. Takedown defense holds up. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts. Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick.
Oh, and he continues to pour it on. We mentioned earlier the aggression with his striking. Gotta be careful to knock gas out here, but at least you have to admire the approach. Unable to connect with a right hook.
He closes the distance beautifully. He's got a single collar tie.
2 rounds in the books. All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
I want you to avoid that takedown. You're the reason that...
Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round. A lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, 3rd round of this championship fight. All right, next round is now underway. Hopefully the action continues at a high level. Pretty good first 5 minutes.
Pretty good first 5 minutes. Both of them can really pick it up. Let's see who decides they're going to lead the dance as we go forward.
Both fighters hanging down in the pocket and both landing.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent.
Beautiful level change. He's going to take it.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Tybura's in half guard.
Nice shots landing from the top position.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing.
Well, you see him land the jab there. He's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Oh, big elbow.
Beautiful job getting those hands up.
Taking for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Oh, he's got his back. Fighter able to reverse position on the ground and gain a dominant position. Nicely done. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
He's got to be careful here.
Lee's in half guard now. Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Looking to land the right just out of range.
Beautiful jab there by the champ. Great time on that double leg.
Well, he's staying pretty effective here, fighting off of his back. Nice strike landed there by the bottom by Lee. Making all these shots count.
Kicked him out here. Using a lot of good movement. He's got to be careful here.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. Lands with the ground and pound here.
Win the scramble! Win the scramble!
These ground strikes are starting to add up. The ground strikes starting to pile up. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Marcin Tybura.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position. Beautiful ground and pound, and that one cut him. Oh, nice right hand by the champ, yeah.
Good work from the top here by Tybura. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Tybura's back in side control.
There it is. Now he's going to mount.
Lee's eye is closing up.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
Good movement on the ground here defensively by Lee. And there it is, another strike on the ground gets through. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds in kind.
The crowd just loves whenever they get two high-level strikers going at it. It was very hard to get back up after getting taken down. But he's got there now. Let's see if he can take advantage of it.
Well, he's had next to no answers for the body shots here tonight, and now some redness really starting to develop on that side.
We're starting to see the damage. We're starting to visibly see the effect that all these body strikes are taking on this guy. He's got to do something different, and he's got to be very careful because look for his opponent to go over the top now that he set him up.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defenses.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go. The tension is palpable. Fourth round is underway. You've got a thing or two to say about these championship rounds.
The fourth round is easily the hardest round in fighting. You're so used to fighting up to 3. You got to get that off of that stool, and this is a real test of your will and desire to win a fight.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Tybura.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
Oh, shades of the godfather of the ground and pound, Mark Coleman, as he lands again.
Foley somewhere smiling, watching this guy land from the top position. He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack the arm triangle. Now he's in trouble. It looks like he's trying to get an arm triangle, but he's got to get to the opposite side, get his chest to the mat, and find that finish. He's got it. He's got it.
Oh, great submission defense. All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Well, we may have the best cut men and women in the business, but I'm not sure they're going to be able to do much with that cut. It continues to widen with every passing stroke.
And you're fighting a great fighter. It's hard to deal with the damage of the cut while dealing with the level of the fighter in front of you. Right now, you've got to do something different to try and change the way that this fight is playing out.
Fighter trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do. Nice transition.
Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Oh, now he's going to find himself in a little more danger.
Side control now. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Blocked! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
All right, has the guard closed here.
And now he's attempting to choke.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Lee. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transitions.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat?
Tybura's back into full guard. Oh, big shots from the top.
Now he's going full mount.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Nice jab by Tybura.
The fighters separate, and that's the danger of the engagement there.
Oh, great technique on the overhand. Now he's hurt.
That's one of those shots that if you take one of them, if you, in the night, that one landed right on the spot.
30 seconds to go in the round. Look for him to throw that overhand here again. Tybura goes for the takedown here and gets it late in the round. Final seconds of the round.
Inside control, you got a ton of options. He goes knees on belly. He's postured up. He's landing big ground and pound. He has to move on the bottom or the fight's gonna get stopped.
All right, well, take a deep breath. You're going to the last round now. I need you to stay off the ground with him. He's too slick on the ground, okay? He's winning that war. Let's keep this.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor.
You ready to fight?
It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind most guys can't keep up with.
Well, there was a moment in that previous round when it looked like we weren't going to get to this next round. Here we are. We will see the extent to which he has recovered.
Let's see how he recovered over the course of that minute. They were putting water over his head. They were trying to bring him back. But I would advise him to clinch a lot in the first minute of this round to try and give himself a little bit more time to get back into the fight.
Well, a huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, massive knee to the head. Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Trying to establish that jab once again. Nice job to land the kick to the body there by Lee. Big roundhouse now, just misses. Nicely timed kick to the body for the champion.
Solid kick lands here. The issue with that kick, as effective as it is, one gets checked on the Anderson Silva situation.
Right punch is good, the left also flush.
Oh, he's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Big head kick.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, big left hook there. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Good series of kicks by him there, DC. He certainly has that part of his game going tonight.
He's a fantastic kickboxer, but tonight is the kicks that's leading the dance. It got checked.
Man, look at the redness now almost immediately on the right side of his body. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC. And
he landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
Oh, nice high kick.
And again. Nice jab there.
Those are the body kicks that'll crumble you. He's got that single collar tie locked in.
Takedown defense is there.
Big knee lands.
Well, punches and bunches for the longer fighter. He landed another strike there. He gets on the feet. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That was Cain Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he landed that overhand right, he hurt people bad. And this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Well, no denying that he rocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night. Oh, and he's attacking choke now.
Oh, tense moment here. That arm triangle's tight.
He needs to push the arm to the side, get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest go to the mat. He goes flat, all weight to his opponent. He's out. What submission defense on display.
Lee gets back up here. Less than a minute now to go in the fight. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. All All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Tybura's eye is closing up now. Oh, massive head kick there. We'll see if he can finish. "30 seconds now to go in the fight. Tybura's in half guard.
Great shot from the top position. He's got to be careful here.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Pretty athletic off his back to avoid that strike from the top.
Fight back.
Official decision now in. The buff has it.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 50-44, and 50-44. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, and new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Marcin Tybura.
All right, so how about it? There is a new baddest man on the planet. There he is, the now